It was more than 60 years ago that the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said the most segregated hour in America is 11 o'clock on Sunday mornings. He was referring to the racial divide in our churches.
And for most churches in America, that statement still remains true, but not all of them. In this week's In Black and White, Fox 8's Jordan Brown shows us how Sunday mornings for one Greensboro church looks more like the America Dr. King died fighting to create.
That's right. Lutheran churches are historically made up of predominantly white congregations. It's not a rule necessarily, it's just the way it's always been. But the Greensboro church we're about to show you is challenging the status quo, making their church a welcoming place for all. Hymns, prayers, a congregation of worshipers.
Forever and ever. Amen.
Those are the familiar sights and sounds most of us recognize as church. Here at Prince of Peace Lutheran Church, Sunday mornings stand out.
Especially if we're worshiping God, if we're saying this is the body of Christ, this is a picture of what we think God's kingdom is going to look like. We know that's not all one kind of person.
In a country where we once had segregation by law, it has in some places become segregation by choice. But the faces here are all different.
We're part of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America. That's the National ELCA Lutheran Church, and that is an overwhelmingly white, European descent Christian denomination. And so for starters, this is different in being a racially diverse congregation.
The mix of people is intentional, and it's one of the things that keeps people coming back.
Coming here and having that mixture of people from all backgrounds is what I think the church should be. I think that's what the world should be.
We have found it most sort of at home in spaces where it's a multiracial church that is not just multiracial, but is actively addressing racism at the same time.
This church was the first in the North Carolina Synod of Lutheran Churches meant to be centered around traditional African American religious practices. So the flow of service is slightly different from what you would see in a traditional Lutheran church.
The music that we have, and people feel free to speak out if the pastor is speaking, to say amen or to do something like that.
Prince of Peace is tucked away in Greensboro's Warnersville community, a predominantly black neighborhood. Keeping this in mind, conversations about issues like systemic racism and its daily effects are mixed in with teachings of the Bible.
We don't do like an official anti-racism training for white people or anything, but I feel like just being in this space and being in relationship with others, it kind of forces that to confront, because there's a different way of being.
Accepting the assignment to lead this church 5 years ago was a conscious choice for Pastor Matt Kenneth Kiesecker.
I was drawn because, experiences in my own life have led me to really value racial diversity of all kinds, new experiences. And as I've gotten older, I've lived and existed in increasingly diverse spaces to where that really has become a core value for my family and I.
And the diversity here is across the board. All ages and sexual orientations are welcome.
If you don't know a person, you won't get to know them if you are separated from them and not have an opportunity to sit down. And what better place to do that is in worship.
Leaders here at Prince of Peace are changing what society says church is supposed to be and making it reflect the world they want to see.
That's the first thing, is make them feel welcome when they walk in the door. And then we'll let God take care of the rest.
Prince of Peace Lutheran Church welcomes anyone to services on Sunday mornings at 11 a.m. It's located at 1100 Curtis Street in Greensboro.